He is known for being an American philosopher, historian, and psychologist. He is recognized for establishing the philosophical school of pragmatism and being a leading thinker of the late 19th century. He is William James. In the late 19th century, amidst a rapidly changing America, a brilliant mind emerged, destined to shape the fields of philosophy and psychology. His name was William James, the man who would become known as the father of American psychology. Born into a distinguished family, with a theologian father and renowned siblings, James seemed destined for a different path, medicine. However, his insatiable curiosity led him to explore the intricacies of the human mind. While teaching anatomy at Harvard, James delved deeper into the realms of psychology and philosophy, eventually establishing pragmatism alongside Charles Sanders Peirce. This groundbreaking philosophical school emphasized the practical consequences of ideas, challenging traditional beliefs and sparking a new way of thinking. James's influence extended beyond philosophy, as he laid the foundation for functional psychology, which focused on studying how the mind fulfills its purpose in everyday life. But it was not just his revolutionary ideas that made James an iconic figure. His writings on topics ranging from epistemology to religion showcased his vast intellect and his ability to captivate audiences. His magnum opus, The Principles of Psychology, paved the way for the scientific study of the mind, forever leaving an indelible mark on the field. Furthermore, his exploration of religious experiences in The Varieties of Religious Experience revealed his deep understanding of the human spirit and its quest for meaning. William James's impact reverberated far beyond academia. His ideas influenced a wide range of thinkers, from philosophers like Bertrand Russell and Ludwig Wittgenstein to sociologists like Émile Durkheim and civil rights activists like W.E.B. Du Bois. His philosophical perspective of radical empiricism challenged traditional notions of knowledge and emphasized the importance of experience in shaping our understanding of the world. Today, William James's legacy lives on, as his contributions continue to shape the fields of psychology and philosophy. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and his desire to understand the human mind have inspired generations of thinkers and learners, solidifying his place as one of the most influential philosophers in American history. William James, a renowned philosopher, embarked on a journey to explore the depths of mystical experiences. His quest led him to experiment with various substances such as chloral hydrate, amyl nitrite, nitrous oxide, and even peyote. However, it was under the influence of nitrous oxide that James claimed to have truly understood the enigmatic philosopher Hegel. In his groundbreaking Gifford Lectures at the University of Edinburgh, James delved into the fascinating realm of religious experiences. Drawing upon his pragmatic leanings, he offered a comprehensive account of the varieties of religious experience. James believed that these experiences, although deeply personal, held profound truths for the mystics who encountered them. James concluded that while the revelations of the mystic were valid for them, they could not be universally accepted as absolute truths without personal experience. He acknowledged that these ideas should be considered by others, but their veracity could only be fully grasped through personal encounters with such mystical states. American Philosophy, an encyclopedia, classifies James as one of the thinkers who adopted a more pantheistic or pandeistic approach. He rejected the notion of a separate God detached from the world. Instead, he embraced the idea of divinity intertwined with the fabric of existence, blurring the boundaries between the spiritual and the material. William James's exploration of religious experiences and his pragmatic interpretation of them continues to resonate today. His work reminds us of the significance of personal encounters with the divine, urging us to embrace our own spiritual journeys and seek meaning in our lives. By acknowledging the validity of mystical experiences while remaining open to different perspectives, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of divinity and its role in our daily existence. In the world of philosophy, there has long been a debate about the role of individuals in shaping social change. One faction believes that individuals are the driving force behind history, with society merely serving as the backdrop for their actions. The other faction argues that society operates according to holistic principles or laws, and individuals are merely pawns in this grand scheme. It was in the midst of this debate that William James, a renowned philosopher, entered the scene. In 1880, James published an essay titled Great Men, Great Thoughts, and the Environment, where he took a stance aligned with the likes of Thomas Carlyle. However, James did not place all the emphasis on political or military figures as Carlyle did. Instead, he recognized the importance of geniuses in shaping society, not only in the realm of politics but also in various other aspects. James believed that philosophers should acknowledge the existence of geniuses just as biologists accept Darwin's concept of spontaneous variations. The role of an individual, according to James, depends on how well they align with the social environment, the specific era, and the prevailing circumstances. Crucially, James introduced the concept of the receptivities of the moment. He argued that societal changes from one generation to the next are primarily influenced by the actions and examples of individuals whose genius is attuned to the needs and opportunities of the time. These individuals can become catalysts, initiators of movements, setters of precedent, or even agents of corruption. They hold a position of authority that can shape the course of society. At the same time, their impact can also hinder the progression of others who possess different gifts and could have led society in alternative directions if given the chance. William James's philosophy of history offers valuable insights into the power of individuals and their influence on society. It reminds us that our actions, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect that shapes the course of history. It encourages us to recognize the receptivities of the moment and seize opportunities to make a positive impact. By understanding that our choices and actions matter, we can navigate the complexities of daily life with a sense of purpose and agency. William James, born in New York City on January 11, 1842, was a man of diverse interests and talents. Growing up in an intellectually stimulating environment, he was exposed to the literary and philosophical elites of his time. His father, Henry James Sr., a theologian, played a significant role in shaping his intellectual pursuits. Despite his father's wishes for him to become a physician, James initially had a passion for painting. He apprenticed under William Morris Hunt but eventually realized that medicine was his true calling. However, his interests shifted once again, and he found himself drawn to the study of the nervous system and psychology. In his own words, James said, "I never had any philosophic instruction, the first lecture on psychology I ever heard being the first I ever gave." Throughout his early adulthood, James faced various physical and psychological ailments. He suffered from eye problems, back pain, stomach issues, and skin conditions. His psychological struggles led to a diagnosis of neurasthenia, which included periods of depression and thoughts of suicide. Despite these challenges, James remained committed to advocating for peace and believed in serving the public to foster personal growth. James pursued medical studies at Harvard Medical School, but his journey was interrupted by illness and a scientific expedition that ended prematurely. It was during his time in Germany that James found his true passion. He began publishing his works, which garnered attention in literary periodicals. In 1869, he finally earned his MD degree but chose not to practice medicine. The resolution to his soul sickness came in 1872 when James delved deeper into philosophy and psychology. He married Alice Gibbons in 1878 and later joined the Theosophical Society in 1882. James's time in Germany had a profound impact on his intellectual pursuits, leading him to realize that his interests lay in philosophy and psychology rather than medicine. It was a twist of fate that guided him towards these fields. As he reflected, "I drifted into psychology and philosophy from a sort of fatality." William James's journey, marked by diverse interests and personal struggles, shaped his unique perspective on philosophy and psychology. Despite not receiving formal instruction, his insights continue to resonate today. His story serves as a reminder that our passions may evolve over time, and sometimes, unforeseen circumstances guide us towards our true calling.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.